So recently on Facebook, I have a person who I thought was my friend, but I unfriended her, right? She's a police officer and a mother. Um, and she wrote that, you know, um, Chinese people eat plastic, dragons, of course there's the dog and cat stuff, right? Okay. And they're trying to take over the world. And we got to send them back to China, right? All of them, right? And so, obviously, I just, unfriended her, right? Which may not have been the best response, right? I should have probably confronted her. But I noticed that she's not the only person, who's getting or seeing this type of, information, right? And so, to say that all Chinese people, right, eat cats or are trying to take over the world, right, or, eat plastic and all the other, great stuff, right? That's preposterous, That's absolutely preposterous, right? And, I don't know where you're getting your information from, right? But you gotta really open up your eyes and not be so gullible, and stupid. My God, it's one thing that we were brainwashed since childhood till now, right? But it's another thing to learn to be aware and know fact from reality, right? You don't believe everything you see or hear. I should not have to teach a grown person that, but obviously I do, right? And so, countries with their agendas, people, society, no different. There's always gonna be someone who does not like someone else. There's an agenda, there's their intention, they create something, and then boom. They want to share that vision of whatever their intention is, which is not good in this case, and have everyone affect every single person that they can into believing that. My God. So I would just recommend, do not believe everything you see, even though it's very believable, right? Or it's factual, because I'm not the enemy. Most of us are not. Probably there are certain people who are, right? But and this is not the first time that we've experienced racism. Hello. You know what I'm saying? There's another thing, by the way, that, y'all Asians, this is, now you know how it feels like to experience racism, blah, 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 finally, bitches, or some shit like that, right? Another stupid, misinformed idiot. My God. We've been dealing with racism since the fucking beginning of time in America. I don't have to talk about the railroads. I don't have to talk about the Exclusion Act. I don't have to talk about the concentration camps in America. I don't have to talk about the brutality and police beatings. I don't have to talk about gang wars, right? And how we were scapegoated, right? I don't have to talk about, I don't know, probably no Chinese allowed, right? I don't have to talk about how we were only ones who during the gold rush actually held an explosive in a hand and threw it into the cave, risking our own lives, right? I don't have to talk about how we built the railroads, right? And we took 1/3 the total pay than everyone else, but yet we're doing the most hours, probably all the hours of anything, right? For the 100 so years. I don't have to talk about Angel Island, how we were detained. Some people were detained for over 100 years, right? Come on now. For real? We have not experienced racism? I'm not trying to spoon feed you information, all right? So please, get your facts right.